Hello, everyone, and welcome to my summer jewelry live show. Let me know if you can hear and see me as always. But thank you so much for coming. I'm really excited for tonight's show. I am Kelly Morgan of Kelly Morgan Jewelry, and I have been running my business for 21 years this year. I trained in Florence, Italy with a master goldsmith, and then I completed my training with a Cherokee medicine man who helped me create meaning and stories behind all of my pieces. So everything I make completely by hand using the ancient artisan methods of the Florentine jewelers. And yeah, I'm still using precious gold. I use 18 karat gold and sterling silver for everything you see here. And of course, natural stones and gemstones for the materials. So thank you. Congrats on 21 years from Displeased Owl. I appreciate that. It does. My business is now legally allowed to drink and vote. So welcome everyone. Tonight we have some very new pieces that I'm really excited to share with you. I have been having a lot of fun going in sort of new directions with my newest designs. So I think you'll see some really out of the box designs this time, which is fun. And we have some really great show specials, both on the new pieces. And then I did some really good show specials on some of the older pieces. So all right, let's see. Is it officially 8, Christian? We passed. Yes. Okay, great. 8:01. I went live a tiny bit early just so we could test all our equipment. Let me know if you can hear me okay. But hopefully this will be another smooth sailing with no tech problems. But in case there are, my fiance Christian is standing by to help. So he runs everything behind the scenes, and we're all very grateful. So I can make the art. So yes, let me, without further ado, show the 30 pieces that we'll be going through tonight. I will basically take an hour and 15 minutes to share each of the 30 pieces with you. And then at the end, we'll have you can like request anything seen again. And if you're new to my shows, basically how it works is once I say the price of a piece, you can then say sold, and you can put that in the comments, like sold whale or sold fox. I do ask you put the name of which piece it is in case I've moved on, because there's a tiny bit of a lag. But once I say the price, the piece is then open for sale. You can buy it anytime during the show. Some people like to wait until all the pieces are revealed, and some people are like, nope, that's the piece for me. So it really depends. Some pieces can sort of get snatched up right away. I used to feel like it was more consistent between Facebook and Instagram, but now it's a wild card. So I have no idea. And I am streaming on both YouTube and Facebook tonight. So if I comment on something that you can't see, it's probably because I'm responding to someone on the other stream. So Christian will be posting the prices in the chat as me. So you can always refer back to the chat for any pricing on pieces. But let me go ahead and show you all of our trays. So I'm going to preview everything and then we'll get started. All right, so for our first tray, we have the Black Fox, the Dreaming Moon Window, the Moon Potion Bottle, the Dreaming Whale, the Cathedral Window, the Queen of the Seas, the Heraldic Unicorn, an Eowyn sword beneath that. Then we have the Alicorn, which is my first unicorn and Pegasus combination, and Rhiannon, the goddess of horses and magic. Then on tray 2, we have the Twilight Moth, we have the French Flower Witch, the Masterpiece Celine, the Renaissance Dragon, the Jungle Panther, Gaia, the goddess of Mother Earth, the High Priestess, the Deep Sea Mermaid, Diana, goddess of the moon and the forest, and the last unicorn. And then on tray 3, we have Persephone, the goddess of the seasons, Guinevere, queen of Camelot, Isis, the Egyptian goddess of magic, the Black Lotus, Vesta, the goddess of the home and hearth, Vivian, the high priestess of Avalon, the golden bee, the Luna pendant, medicine woman, and then finally the tall ship of adventure. So those will be our pieces tonight. And I'm going to start with our black fox here. And this piece, I'm going to zoom in on my jewelry camera here. Our black fox symbolizes mischievousness and playfulness. The kitsune spirits of Japan often appeared in fox form as tricksters and very playful spirits. So I wanted to capture the mischievous little playful fox here. As you can see, his fur is actually hand etched. He has little golden flowers surrounding him. And then this is a beautiful piece of blue pediorisite. And pediorisite has almost like a river of blue in it. It's very similar to tiger's eye, but it's in sort of the blue shades, which I think is really pretty. And he is beaded with black sapphires to match here. I'll try him on. I was wearing the Dreaming Moon here because I tried it on earlier and then forgot to take it off. So let me switch pieces here. And our black fox is 1,600 with layaway at 400 a month. And he does include the black sapphire chain. So here he is on a little bit of a smaller animal piece. And then let me play his video so you can see him out in the sunlight. I always like to take a video out in the sun so you have the daylight versus the indoor lighting here to see the stone, especially because they always kind of glimmer different colors in indoor light versus outdoor light. So here is our fox, our first piece of the night. And we have a few more. I guess we'll be starting with sort of animals and the dream windows that I've been creating. Let me put our cathedral window up and our moon window up. Oh, that sounded like an alert. Maybe if anyone is messaging me, please message me on the live stream so I can appropriately respond. That is really loud. Oh, I think it's. Your computer? I'm not sure. Yes, I think it's on you. Okay. I'll turn down your volume. Yeah, maybe you can turn down the volume there. Okay. Okay, so next up, what was our second piece? Oh yes, our second piece is the one I just had on. This is the Dreaming Moon window, and this is a series of new pieces I've been doing that's completely different from my usual style. So yeah, this is, I was thinking, the idea was sort of like you're looking out of a window onto a celestial scene. So this one is the moon, the dreaming moon. The idea is you're just falling asleep in your little cathedral window here, looking out onto the beautiful moon. And this one is on this gorgeous green jasper, which is sort of like a dark forest color. It's a little bit, I'll play the video out in the sun so you can see it gets a little lighter outside, but it's sort of this like dark, dreamy color, which I thought was perfect for the moon. And of course, the moon is associated with intuition. And this is the idea that we're sort of falling asleep and making one little wish on the moon and the stars before we fall asleep. So, oh, hi, Eleanor. I'm glad you made it. I thought you would like this piece. This one is beaded with blue tourmalines, which are a new type of bead that I have recently found. So if you have some of my pieces already, this would be a new color for you. I'll try this one on real quick while I play the video outside so you can see. Let's see, where is our dreaming window? There it is. So here is our dreaming window outside where you can see that really like soft sort of, I don't really even know what I would call this color green. It's sort of like a deep forest green, like you're looking out of the trees up at the night sky. It's hard to pin an actual color to it. But here it is on with the blue tourmalines. And I do have a show special for our Dreaming Moon. It would normally be $2,700, but tonight it is $2,500 with layaway at $500. And these ones are quite hard to make because I basically have to cut out an entirely different frame and then solder it on top of the piece that is already complete. So they have quite a bit of sculptural dimension to them, which is really fun. All right, next up, we have another unusual piece. This one is called the Moon Potion Bottle. And I had to do a little potion. You can see the actual piece is shaped like a potion bottle with the moon inside, the little stars, and the silver clouds wrapping around the moon. And then I have this really gorgeous, this is called a landscape jasper that I got years and years ago with my mentor, Heyoka Merrifield. And there was a guy that specially cut these that we met in Tucson at the gem fair there. And so I've probably had this stone for like maybe 18 years probably. But it looked so perfect. It looked sort of like there was moon water already in the bottle and it's like sloshing around. It's like half full of the glow from the moon. So the idea behind this piece is that it would be a little piece for you to carry with you as a little dreaming wish that you could hold on to and sort of like make a wish and carry your little potion bottle wherever you go, just to bring you that extra luck and that extra moon energy. And this would also be a really fun piece to like put out during the full moon, and then you could sort of collect that moon energy into it. And this is a smaller one. I'll try this one on while I play its video. Let's see, where moon bottle. Here it is. Okay, so here it is out in the sun with that beautiful glowing stone that looks like moon water already. And there it is on the back. And I will try it on here. This one has a very small bail, so I paired it with a sterling silver chain, and that's what it comes with. But I do have these really pretty citrine beads that I thought would match if anyone does want it on a gemstone chain. So this one I do have a show special. This one would normally be 1800. And tonight it is 1600 with layaway at 400, which includes the sterling silver chain. And then if you want to upgrade to any color of gemstones, that would be 125, which could be these beautiful citrine beads, or I could do labradorite to match sort of the softer gray colors if you wanted. So I think it looks nice on the chain too, though. So whatever people would like for that one. I do know, I think I had two people who were interested in the moon bottle. I don't know if Mary made it on. I know she was really excited about that. So,
Mary, yep, she wants
oh,
it.
I don't have comments. Shoot.
Okay.
I have been missing comments. Can you help me? I think, is that on Facebook?
Nope, that's on. Yes, that's on Facebook.
That's on Facebook. Okay, one second. We're missing Facebook comments. I'm like,
that's
boy,
right here.
Facebook is so
No.
quiet. You just here, maybe click the, oh, there it goes. Yeah, see, they're not loading.
All right, let's go to.
We'll figure it out. Well, okay, sold. Yay. I'm so glad, Mary. I'm glad that you were able to hop on and grab your moon bottle. If you can go to kellymorgan.com/thank you, you can fill out the little form and just let me know if you would prefer it on a sterling silver chain or if you want to upgrade to a gemstone chain, because I have a few color options for this one. So yay. Thank you so much. Round of applause for our first patron of the arts with our little cute moon bottle. I'm excited this found a good home because I really love that stone, and it has such a special meaning to me since I've been holding it on to my collection for so long. Okay, well, Christian is getting the Facebook comments on. Hopefully I'm not missing anything, but I will just keep commenting and I'll catch up once he gets there. So next up, we have another window. We have the cathedral window. And this one is sort of a similar idea as the Dreaming Moon window, but we're looking out a cathedral window onto the mountains with the stars above and a gorgeous Saginite agate, which I thought was just perfect because it almost looks like a trail coming down from like the mountains in the background with those beautiful blues. And then I was sort of getting like a very fantasy vibe from it. I definitely referenced some Tolkien mountains from Lord of the Rings. We've got a little bit of a Valeris nod to any of my ACOTAR fans here. So it's a very fantasy cathedral window. And I always think of, when I think of the mountains from Lord of the Rings, I always think of like a calling to adventure. So my idea with this piece is you're sort of looking out the cathedral window and you're hearing the call to adventure, and you're stepping out onto your own hero's journey and your own path. So, oh, it looks like out of a fairy tale. Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly what I was going for, Eleanor. So thank you. Let me try this one on while I play the video. Here it is out in the sun, our little cathedral window. And this one has a very tiny bail. So if you want this one beaded, it will be permanently beaded. So I will put like labradorite beads in, and they will stay in it because this bail is quite tiny. I wanted to hide it behind the piece on this one. Mostly I put my bails on top of my pieces now, so you can slide the chains in and out, but this one I wanted a hidden bail. So here it is on the silver chain. Oh, I already played the video. Oh, show special. So this one is normally $2,500, but tonight I am doing a show special for $2,300, and the layaway would be $460. And if you wanted to change it to a gemstone chain, that would be no charge. I could just bead it and send it out to you. I just sort of put it on the sterling silver chain as like a placeholder, but I actually think it looks really nice on the sterling chain as well. So how's the comments going? Okay.
We're giving up.
We're giving up and we're moving to
My iPad.
Great. Oh, and we've got Sue is here and excited for her alicorn.
Yes.
Great.
I've already messaged her directly.
Okay. I see. Okay. Let's see. Marion wants the citrine beads. Okay, perfect. You got it, Mary. I will add that. Okay, I can see the comments now, guys. Sorry, I've been ignoring you. All right, since I know that Sue is super late where she is, I'm going to move our unicorns up a little bit, and then I will do our dreaming whale right after. So I have two unicorns tonight. I have the heraldic unicorn and the alicorn. And for those of you who are not unicorn experts like me, being a giant nerd, an alicorn is a unicorn and a Pegasus combined. So this is the first alicorn that I have ever done. Let me zoom in here. And this one has little textured fur, little horse fur over her body with a golden mane and her silver wings. And then as always with my unicorns, I twist the horn out of 22 karat gold. So I actually cut a little piece and then I twist it with my pliers. So it's very three-dimensional and feels like an actual horn, which is really fun. And then on the back, we have this gorgeous, beautiful stormy jasper that I thought just looked like the clouds that she is flying through. And I will try her on really quickly. Oops, gotta switch cameras there while I play her little video. There we go. She's out in the sun, and we do have a show special for her. She would normally be, let's see, where did my alicorn go? 1,800. But tonight she will be 1,500 with layaway at 375, and then she does come with your choice of the blue tourmaline beading, or of course I can always move it to a sterling silver chain if you would like. Okay, let's see, make sure. Okay, so Sue, if you want the alicorn, this is your moment. I know she was excited about it, so I will just wait for you to say sold. And there it is. You were too early. That's fine. I have to say the price first just to make it fair to everyone. So yay, I'm glad you got it. Thank you for logging on from the East Coast. That is commitment to Kelly Morgan Jewelry. I really appreciate that. So Sue, if you just go to kellymorgan.com/thank you and let me know know if you want the gemstones, which are included, or a sterling silver chain. And round of applause for our wonderful art patrons. I'm so glad that you guys love unicorns as much as I do, because I just absolutely love making them. And I love that I can like come up with new designs of them too. So it wasn't just like, oh, I made one unicorn and people got it. I can keep making them, which I absolutely love to do. So that was my newest unicorn journey there. And then speaking of unicorns, we also have the heraldic unicorn here. And this is a tiny little unicorn. It also has etched fur on the silver with the golden mane and tail. And of course, the twisted unicorn horn at the top. And this one is on a really beautiful, this is a vintage crazy lace agate, probably from, I would say, the 1960s or 70s. And I just love it because it just gives me such unicorn colors, right? It feels like this is like the white body, and then it has like, sort of a golden pink hair to it. So I thought this was perfect for a really soft and tiny little unicorn piece. And to me, unicorns symbolize hope and sort of that childlike sense of wonder that we used to have as kids, when we would just light up and be so inspired by whatever magic that we could find. I was always like walking anywhere I would go and hoping I would stumble onto a clearing with a unicorn in it. Haven't seen one yet, but I'm not giving up hope. So to me, that's the story behind unicorns. And then this piece has these very shimmery labradorites that come with it. Let me play the video. Here it is out amongst the flowers. I guess we do see a unicorn out amongst the flowers here. That's kind of cute, actually. I've made my childhood dreams come true by creating my own unicorns. There's that beautiful crazy lace agate out in the sun. And here's our tiny little unicorn on. This piece, I do have another show special. I think I have show specials for all of my new pieces, so you guys are lucky. The heraldic unicorn is normally $1,600, but tonight it's $1,400, and then the layaway is $467, and that does include the labradorite chain for this piece, unless of course you want it on the sterling silver chain for our little heraldic unicorn there.
You did the cathedral window already.
I did, yes. I got a little out of order, so I'm trying to get back. Yeah, sorry. We did
Yep, I know.
yeah, okay. You're on it. Great. Yay. And oh yes, thank you, Sue. You like the little oval one too. Yeah, it's definitely got I was thinking like heraldic, like sort of like in that you find all over Great Britain, where they have like the unicorn and the like lion in all of the castles and all of the tapestries. So I love that. I love that pose so much. It's so classic. Okay, so we're back in order. We are back to our Dreaming Whale. This is a new piece. This one is our whale floating through the cosmic celestial sky. He has little silver clouds and a golden moon and stars. And then of course he's on this beautiful piece of labradorite that's very, very dark. This is like a dark, moody piece of labradorite. It has a lot of flash to it, but it's sort of like, rather than being super bright blue, it's like moody blue and like dark golds. I really love it. It reminded me of space. So space and the deep, deep ocean. So I love the idea that the whale is up to you. He's either diving into the deepest part of the ocean, which is filled with stars and the reflection of the moon, or he's diving through space. So this one has matching chrysocolla beads. And I will try him on real quick. And whales are known as, of course, the gentle giants of the sea. So this piece is a wonderful piece for protection, but sort of like a gentle protection, like a warm protection. It's not like strength. This is giving me fiery strength, like a tiger piece might be. Whales have sort of this like really soft, beautiful like warm protection. So this is a great like guardian piece if you feel like you need to be protected. They're also called the memory keepers of the sea. So they are also all about remembering, calling on ancestors, calling on previous lives. They are very, they're just very like, yeah, soft guardian energy. Let me pull up the whale. Okay, and here is our whale outside with that beautiful like deep labradorite. You can see it still really flashes brightly, but it's a very like dark and moody labradorite, which I thought was really fun. I do have a show special for our dreaming whale. This one would normally be 2,400, but tonight he will be 2,200, and his layaway is 440, and he does come with the matching chrysocolla beads. I could have put him on labradorite, but I liked the darker beads to kind of match the darker labradorite. So if anyone wants, I could change the beads to classic labradorite, but this one felt a little like moodier to match. So I think this is my favorite new design. Okay, and then let's go back to our order. Okay, so next up we had Queen of the Seas. And this one is one of my favorite mermaid pieces that I have done before, and had to do again. She is on a stormy Saginite agate that just looks like the seas storming under a dark night sky. The tall ship is in the back with the waves going and its flags billowing in the wind. And our Queen of the Seas here with her, let me zoom in, her hand stamped tail. So I have a little mermaid tool that I've made that helps me hand stamp all the little scales out. And then of course she has her golden hair billowing behind her. And let me show this stone close up because yeah, this agate is like nuts. It's perfect. I love using like stormy color changing stones for her. I did a sunset one for her once, and then I love doing sort of the stormy seas. It almost looks like the ocean is like rising up on the back there. And she is also beaded with the new blue tourmaline beads. I have a lot of the new pieces have the blue tourmaline beads because I got a little excited about them. I will try her on and then play her video. There she is, out in the flowers with her beautiful stone, and you can see it's a lot more blue outside, and then it's sort of more black and gray in the indoor lights. So yeah, really, some of the stones really depends on where you are. Whether you're indoors or outdoors. But here she is. I think she's my largest piece tonight. She is a statement piece, Queen of the Seas. Definitely has some sovereignty energy to her. And she would normally be priced at 3,200, but I am doing a show special for 2,900. And then her layaway would be 580 a month for our iconic Queen of the Seas. And to me, mermaid stories are all about femininity. Like they cover the whole spectrum of what it means to be a woman. Like you have like the Little Mermaid, who's like really soft energy, self-sacrificing, like generous, kind. And then of course you have like the sea sirens on the other side, like luring sailors to their watery graves. So it's up to you. You get to, I did not decide on the Queen of Seas. So you get to decide if she is going to help that tall ship or maybe assist that tall ship in sinking. Or maybe it depends on the day, right? Maybe one day she helps, and maybe one day she doesn't. I love doing mermaids for that reason. So okay, so we did the heraldic unicorn slightly out of order, but now we're getting back on track with our sword and Rhiannon pieces. Okay, so next up, we have another new design. This one is the Sword of Éowyn. If any of you are Lord of the Rings fans, you don't have to be to love this piece. She was a shield maiden of Rohan. This is her sword, so it actually has little horse heads. as the hilt, her solid gold hilt here. And then it is interspersed with golden flowers and on a beautiful gradiated stone. This is a jasper that is gradiating from red down to a sort of blue-green turquoise. And I just loved it because Éowyn has sort of a duality about her. She is really fiercely feminine, but also fiercely strong. And so I wanted to make a piece that was basically about strength and fierceness and riding into battle. She, of course, iconically slays the king of the Nazguls, and he is in front of her saying, "Fool, no man can kill me." And she rips off her helmet and says, "But no man am I," and then beheads him, which is just amazing. So this is our badass sword piece. If you are I actually have some clients who are sword dancers, or if you are just a woman that really needs some ferocity and strength going forward and a sword on your neck to help you, this is a great medicine piece for you. So beaded with garnets. I will try her on and play her video outside. Here it is, our beautiful sword. The wind went crazy for this piece, which I thought was appropriate, felt very fierce. And then our graduated jasper going from red to teal on the back there. And here it is on. This might be the longest piece I have ever done, like in terms of like width to height ratio, and I really love it. I think this would be very cool layered with like a shorter piece and then like a longer, if you have like a really long strand of beads. So yeah, really unusual shape for me. I do have a show special for Éowyn. Normally she would be 1,800, but tonight she'll be 1,690, and then her layaway is 423 a month, which also includes the garnets there. So yes, I do love my sword pieces. I mostly have women with swords. I think this is my first standalone sword here. So there's a sword on the back of Guinevere, Excalibur, which I'll show you later. But I've always done it with Guinevere on the front. So I think this is my first standalone sword, which is really fun. All right, our last piece on tray 1, we have Rhiannon. And Rhiannon is the goddess of horses, the Celtic goddess of magic, of spring, of rebirth, of renewal. She is basically a white sorceress. I think her name means white fairy in Celtic Gaelic. And so I have her here with her horse companion, her golden hair flowing down. She's a little diamond in her sleeve there. And then she is on this beautiful dark forest green agate. So this is just a very foresty dark green color, which I thought was perfect for Rhiannon because she is often shown riding through the forest on her sacred horse. She has those beautiful blue tourmaline beads again that I am momentarily obsessed with. I will try her on and play her video. See, where is Rhiannon? There she is. Here she is out in the sun. And this is a wonderful piece for any horse lovers, anyone who loves magic, anyone who needs to tap more into their sort of magical femininity. Rhiannon is a wonderful piece to assist with that. There's her beautiful dark forest agate there. And here she is on. I did her in a shield shape, a sort of like a little bit of a protectress guardian vibe, since she is also a goddess of healing in Celtic mythology as well. And yeah, it does. I'll bet it reminds you of a book, Eleanor, because there's a lot of mythology around Rhiannon, and a lot of books are based on her. So I would not be surprised. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I'm glad you like this one. And we do have a show special. Rhiannon is normally 2,800, but tonight she will be 2,500, and then her layaway would be 500 a month for our magical goddess of horses. Okay, that was tray 1. So I am going to do, as I like to, a quick recap of all 3 of our trays so that anyone who is coming in a little bit late still gets to see all of the pieces. So I will play those now. All right, so tray one, we have the Black Fox. We have the Moon Dreaming Window. Our potion moon bottle has sold. We still have the Dreaming Whale and the Cathedral Window. We still have the Queen of the Seas and the Heraldic Unicorn. We have Eowyn's Sword, and then our little Alicorn, our Pegasus Unicorn, they're sold. And then we still have Rhiannon, the Goddess of Horses. We're about to go into the Twilight Moth and the French Flower Witch. We have the Masterpiece Celine, the Renaissance Dragon, the Jungle Panther, Gaia, the Goddess of Mother Earth, the High Priestess, the Deep Sea Mermaid, Diana, the Goddess of the Forest, and the Golden Unicorn at the end there. And then eventually we'll get to tray three. We had Persephone go by, Guinevere, Queen of Camelot. That's Isis with the cat there, the Black Lotus, Vesta, the Goddess of Home and Hearth, Vivian, the High Priestess, the Golden Bee, the Luna pendant up top there, right above Medicine Woman with the geese in her hair, and then the Tall Ship of Adventure at the end. So, just a quick recap. As soon as I say the price of any piece, you can comment sold and the name of the piece in the comments at any time. So these pieces can go once I have said the price. So Christian, did you got in touch with Danica, whatever she was messaging?
Yes.
Okay, great. Just want to make sure he's keeping up with.
She's on a boat.
Yes, she is on a boat. All right. So next up, we have the Twilight Moth. And then the rest of these they're not new designs. All of the new designs for this show were on the first tray. These ones are either very recent or some of my classic pieces, but I do have a couple of really, really good show specials tonight. So I'll let you know when a piece has a really special show price. So first up, we have the Twilight Moth. And this is a very new design for me too. This was from the May email that went out last month. And we have our little moth flying behind the belladonna flowers with this gorgeous African opal. This is a really gorgeous stone that has a lot of sort of greenish tones to it and then little sunset colors above it. So this one really reminded me of twilight, right as the dark is setting in and our moth is starting to fly towards the moon. It has very, very witchy vibes. And of course, moths symbolize basically going towards the light, savoring every moment, and really reminding you that there is always light at the end of the darkness. So our moth here is beaded with chrysocolla beads, or I'm sorry, these ones are actually turquoise. These are Chinese mountain turquoise, which has different gradiated colors to match that twilight stone there. And this one is one that has a very special show price. This is one of our big specials. It would normally be $19.90, including the beads, but tonight it is $1,500. So this is one of our big show specials with layaway at $375. And this one is a one-of-a-kind design. So occasionally I will just make it once and then decide that was it. I just wanted to make it one time. And I'll always let you know if a particular design is limited. So yeah, Christian loves that one. Okay. And then next up, we have I didn't play the video. Sorry. I always have to make sure I hit every beat, story, stone, video, and price. Okay, here's our Twilight Moth out in the sun with that beautiful dreamy stone, flying through the belladonna flowers, up into the light, into the moon, reminding us that there is always light at the end of the dark, and it will always come. So here it is on with a very unusual shape. I've been doing this sort of I was about to reach for my dreaming moon window, but that is far behind me now. It's okay. I've just been doing this really fun. Okay, I can't zoom in anymore on me. Really fun, it's almost like a diamond shape, but boy, is this a nightmare to cut. So I probably won't be doing too many of the diamond shaped pieces in the future because they have to be like perfectly symmetrical. And of course, I cut all my own stones. So it can be quite the process. Ovals are much, much easier. Okay, next up is our French flower witch. She is clad in a silver dress and she is changing the little cherry blossom tree here into butterflies. So she has tiny little butterflies flying up her and around her with the cherry blossom branch there being turned into butterflies. And then on the back, she has this gorgeous blue lace agate to match. For our super fans out there, you might recognize like a little inspired by Beaubaton. And then, of course, I did these beautiful blue lace beads to match the stone there. It's such a gorgeous stone. I very rarely get these like really pale colors, but I thought it was just really beautiful because she has a lot of silver on the piece to match. And she is very hard to, this particular one, she looks very, very pale in our indoor lighting here. So I will show you her out in the sun where she looks, see, where is she? Where is our French witch, flower witch? There she is. So you can see it's much more of a baby blue out in the sun, and the gold looks a lot more yellow, whereas inside it just gets very washed out. So I feel like this is a piece to be out in the sun, turning cherry blossoms into butterflies. Let me try her on for you. And she is another one with a really amazing show price tonight. She would normally be $2,400, but tonight she is $1,990 with layaway at $498. So she, like the Twilight Moth, is another super, I guess I'll call them super show specials. I have reasonable show specials and then I have super show specials. So here she is on, you can see she's another long one like the sword piece I had earlier, but not quite as long. So, and she's another one of a kind. So once she sells, I will not be making her again. So I think so far she and the Twilight Moth are my two one of a kind pieces. Okay, let me go back to both the cameras. Okay, and the next up, we have our masterpiece, Celine. She is the goddess of the moon. So she has her moon that she is sitting in, carved out of mother of pearl. Let me get it under light. There we go. So you can see it's like it has this pink and green shimmer to it on the back. And then on the front, it's a very white pink to it. That's the lighter side. And then her hair is all solid 18 and 22 karat gold. It's literally wrapped around her body. This is a super tricky piece to make because she's very sculptural. And I think this is my only piece when I've had the piano key break the frame. Because I have to back it with silver to make sure that it stays put. And then, of course, I have the gold actually keeping it in place. And then she has a little moonstone at the bottom there, shimmering that sort of beautiful flashy light blue and beaded with matching pearls to match her mother of pearl. And as the goddess of the moon, she reminds us to connect to our intuition, our femininity, and really celebrate sort of the mystery of the moon and its symbol as one of the most ancient human symbols in the world. We've always been really drawn to the moon, obsessed with the moon, and so she sort of helps us tap into that ancient feminine energy that's always associated with the moon. Let me play her video outside so you can see that gold and mother of pearl really light up in the sun out there with the little moonstone at the bottom. And there it is at the back. Yeah, that's sort of flashing like green and pink with the darker colors there. So I love this piece. It's one of the hardest pieces to make that I do because I have to carve the entire mother of pearl and then like literally sculpt the gold around her. But I really love making her because she's just so feminine and like I love the celestial moon energy. We have a show special for her. She would normally be, we have a Okay, I guess we have four major show specials in a row. I'm quickly scanning to see if we have any other major show specials. Okay, we have two major show specials in the last tray and four super show specials in this tray, and I guess they're all in a row. So this one is normally 3,600 because of how much work and gold goes into her, but tonight she's actually 2,950, and then her layaway would be 492 a month. So she is another super show special. I don't make this piece very often because she is very intensive, but I did want to create her one more time. So there she is. And next up, we have our Renaissance Dragon. This one is all about, for all my scientists out there, and my nerdy people who love magic of the night sky and learning. We have our little globe here in our telescope, and this is our little dragon familiar that has come in to assist us in our Renaissance work, of all types. Of course, since the Renaissance age, we had scientists who were also artists and musicians, and I love, as a jeweler slash artist slash business person, I really feel like I use a lot of different skills in my art, and so I love the whole Renaissance era. Our dragon has tiny little scales, and he is on this beautiful stone. This is a piece of petrified wood that has opalized over time, so it's called opalized wood. And the opal parts, of course, are the teal, and then the wood is that beautiful, like, dark brown mahogany color running through it. So a really unique stone. Um, oh yes, totally Pern. Absolutely. Yes, I love that. That was another series that teenage me loved, and still does. We have the blue tourmaline beads cropping up again. I got a big batch of them, so I think you'll see them a lot for a little while. And let me try this one on because the shape is really fun. Here it is out in the sun with that beautiful opalized wood behind it. So yeah, if we have anyone that loves science, and astronomy, astrology, all of the above, learning, geology, reading, that is who I made our little Renaissance dragon for. So and as I was saying, this one has a really unique shape. It's like the opposite of the shield, right? Because our shield was kind of like this, and now we have this. I guess it looks like a stained glass window, similar to my cathedral window. So I wanted to do, like he was also flying into the stained glass, through the stained glass window. And he does have our last super. We have a couple more show specials in this tray, but our last super show special, he would normally be 3,200 because of all the gold and the detail. But tonight he is 2,690. And then his layaway would be 538 for our astrology dragon. I really enjoy doing these little, like, window scenes. It's been sort of a fun new path for me in my designs. So okay, next up we have Gaia, and she is one of my classic designs, I call them. If they ever have beading that is directly attached without a bail, I call them my classic designs, because I used to do this type of beading a lot more until people bugged and bugged and bugged me that they wanted to switch out their chains. So I was like, okay, we'll make this work. So she is a very Art Nouveau inspired design, obviously. She is our Mother Earth goddess. She is all about abundance and prosperity, and creativity. So if there's anything you are nurturing, whether it's gardening or a book you're writing or a project, Gaia is a wonderful sort of source of growing new things, basically. She has a little fire opal down at the bottom, and then she has this beautiful blue sodalite stone. And I added a little trailing vine here on the back, to symbolize her rampant growth of everything. And I love this blue color because it's so dark and blue and like stormy. I beaded her with matching lapis beads. and I will try her on. She is priced at 1990. 990 would be not good. She's priced at 1990, and then her layaway is 498 for Gaia. And her lapis beads here are very, very sparkly. You can see them in the light. They kind of go crazy. They are super faceted, so they really pick up the light. I will play her video. Here she is out in the light with that really bright blue sodalite stone behind her. And of course, the flowers in her hair to symbolize growth and abundance. And this is a design that I've probably been doing I forget when I came up with her. It's probably a few years into my business. I've had her in my business card forever. And I've done her in many different colors. Usually I do her in reds, but I think this might actually be the first blue Gaia that I've ever done, because usually I don't get blue stones that are this large. So she might be, as far as I can remember, she is my first blue Gaia, which is really fun. Okay, next up we have our jungle panther. Let me zoom in. Here he is. He is creeping amongst the vines. I have these like little hanging silver and gold vines surrounding him, and he is set with this really beautiful golden labradorite, which is going to flash blue and gold. And you can see mostly kind of the gold coming through, like the sunlight slanting through the jungle. And panthers, of course, are very much about inner strength and inner intuition, which is an unusual combination. But panthers rely very much on their senses to stalk their prey, and so they are very attuned to intuition as well as strength. So it's sort of a graceful like a graceful strength to it with that. Here's again that beautiful flashy labradorite. So yeah, I love the pose on this one too. I love it's like he's sort of creeping through the jungle. And let me try him on. He is beaded with natural labradorite, of course, to match his labradorite stone. And I do have the video out in the sun so we can see the labradorite flash out in the sun. Here it is amongst the flowers with that gorgeous golden labradorite. And there's the back, so you can see, yeah, it's kind of like a sunset through the jungle there on the very back. He has a show special too. He is he would normally be 1,600, but he is 1,400 tonight with layaway at oops, sorry. I'm talking, but I went to the wrong camera. With layaway, normally 1,600, 1,400 tonight with layaway at 467 for our panther, who does include the labradorite chain if you want. So, oh, and Rose, you're tempted by Celine. Yes. Yeah, I made her. I think the last time I made her was a few years ago. And I love that piece so much. I was like, oh, I really want to remake her. And then every time I make her, I'm like, she's so difficult. Why did I do this to myself? Really, really, really hard. But I love her. I just love the soft energy. So I'm happy to show you her again later when we go through all of our pieces real fast. Okay, and then next up we have, oh, actually it's supposed to be the high priestess. Trying to go in order here. So next up is our high priestess. She is another one of my classic designs like Gaia, and she is the guardian of the mysterious veil. So she is the divide between the spirit world and the regular world. She is our goddess of the unconscious. She is the goddess of the sacred elements. So you have her, the smoke coming up from her bowl of fire. She has little nautilus shells in her wing and crown to symbolize the ocean and water. She has wings to symbolize air, and then of course the stone itself to symbolize earth. And this is a super black piece of jasper, which is just like this really gorgeous deep black, which I paired with black sapphires and then an ammonite shell, which I really like because of its connection. Ammonites are also connected with water to pull more of that sacred element into her. So she is our goddess of all the elements. If you are a high priestess, she is a wonderful piece to do magic with. even to just bring a little more magic into your life. I have definitely, I've tried, I'm a little like not confident about it, but I've really wanted to embrace the idea that like I too am a high priestess because I am making these magical talismans and teaching people about them and putting them out into the world. So this is one of the archetypes that I work with as well, to boost my confidence in feeling like yeah, that I am a priestess of sorts because I have all my little magical talismans. She is, let's see, what does Lori say? Oh yes, yes. Yeah, you have the first masterpiece, Celine, Lori. I remember you grabbed that one up. You were like, "This is perfect for me. It's the moon." And then the outfit you paired her with was just like, I loved it so much. It was perfect. Um, let's see. Okay, and our high priestess. So this is our last high priestess at 1600. Her layaway is 400, but she will, once this one sells, she will be getting raised to 1990 because this price is like 10 years out of date. So I'm honoring it on this last high priestess. Here she is out in the sun. But if I do make another one, she will be at the 1990 price point. There's that beautiful black. It almost like it has like these little patches in it of sort of a little bit of like white color, which is really fun. It's not like perfectly black. It has a little bit of magic to it. And then of course our very sparkly black sapphires there. So this is one of my favorite classic designs that I think I've made my entire career. I think she was one of the first ones that I made, and then just keep coming back to. Okay, next up, we have our deep sea mermaid. She was a new piece from the May email. And of course, she is swimming in the very deep sea, which is why she is on our very dark green agate here, green moss agate, it's called. And it has this beautiful translucency to it, like a kelp forest behind her. And she has her little antenna. I always sort of picturing those glowing with bioluminescence, although obviously I cannot create that in my jewelry. But and then I gave her the long sort of kelp-like fins and little fish swimming through her. And of course, as I was talking about earlier, mermaids to me are just these beautiful icons of femininity that are found in every culture around the world. And as I said, you can decide if your deep sea mermaid is helping sailors or maybe taking them down to the depths with her, or maybe, it depends on the day. So I wanted her to have a little bit of a darker vibe, hence the deep sea part. So she has sort of that. I sort of picture her eyes as like glowing slightly in the depths of the sea. And then she again has those blue tourmaline beads. I will try her on and play her video. Here she is out in the sun. She's probably never seen the sun before as the deep sea mermaid, so she's come up temporarily to join us on the surface. And there's that like dark kelp forest of the green moss agate behind her there. And I do have a show special for her. Let's see, she would normally be 2,700, and tonight she is 2,400 with her layaway at 480, and that would include the blue tourmaline gemstone beads as well for her. Okay, and then we've got two more for our tray two, and then we'll do our quick recap. One is another classic design. This one is Diana, also known as Artemis. Diana was the Roman version, and she is the goddess of the forest, the goddess of the hunt, the goddess of nature, the goddess of animals, the goddess of the moon, the goddess of women's healing. She is a wonderful feminine goddess that gives women strength and healing. And so she's shown here with her sword that ends in a crescent moon. She has a little leaf on her buckskin dress and a little eagle feather in her hair with amethyst for her accent stone and beading. And then this gorgeous purple jasper on the back. This one is my last piece of this beautiful purple jasper I had, but it's so pretty. It's such a gorgeous purple. And then the amethyst that I picked for it is gradiated from a lighter amethyst to a darker amethyst, because if I can gradiate anything or do any sort of ombre, I will always choose to do that. And as a classic piece, she has the beads attached directly to the piece itself. And she does have a gemstone clasp. Actually, I should probably show that. The rest of my pieces have the classic little lobster claw, which allows you to basically switch in and out, which is nice. But the classic designs, it's permanently beaded. Diana is priced at $9.90. Her layaway is $3.30. And she's another one that once I sell this piece, she'll be getting raised to $1,200, since again, her price is from like 10, actually her price is probably from 15 years ago. And I have not yet raised it yet. So there's that purple jasper. Outside, you can see what a gorgeous, it's almost like a lavender purple to it. And here is her size. She is what I would consider like one of my slightly smaller pieces. So if you like a smaller goddess at that $9.90 entry point price, then she is a wonderful little starter goddess. I love her a lot. She used to be what love?
Wonder Woman.
Yes, she is the inspiration for Wonder Woman, so we love her. Okay, and our last piece of tray 2 is our golden unicorn, based on the classic film The Last Unicorn, if any of you have seen that. That was deeply formative for my childhood, and I would say my entire design style is sort of based on The Last Unicorn. It's very Art Nouveau. So we have our unicorn carved from a piano key, with a little golden collar. It's twisted golden horn that, again, I twist from solid 22 karat gold. And she is in a yellow golden wood here, on this really beautiful, this is called a rose imperial jasper for the stone. Yep, you were right, Eleanor. It is The Last Unicorn. I actually met the author probably like 15 years ago, Peter S. Beagle, and he has one of my pieces. He has the spirit of the cat. So I thought that was pretty cool. This is a gorgeous rose imperial jasper, which just reminded me of like the rosy sunset in her golden forest, with the little stars in the tree, because I think she keeps everything very magical in her forest. She has matching garnet beading. And let's go and see her out in the sun. Where is she? There she is. So you can see that I love that rose. It's sort of like a rose pink, and it just works so well with the gold. It really makes the gold pop. And then, of course, you have that beautiful patterning on the back there. She is priced at $2,400. With her layaway being $480. And she's another one that once I sell her, I will raise her to $2,500. So not a huge increase, but a little increase. And I probably won't make this one for a little while after this one sells, since I have a couple other unicorn projects in the works. So you'll see those eventually. Lori knows. Okay, so that's our last unicorn. Great. Let me do a quick recap of our trays that we've seen so far. So if you're just joining us, we are going over 30 pieces tonight, and I am going to show you which ones are still available. So tray 1, we still have the Black Fox and the Dreaming Moon window. We sold the Moon Potion bottle. We still have the Dreaming Whale and the Cathedral window, the Queen of the Seas, the Heraldic Unicorn, the Sword of Eowyn. We sold our Pegasus Unicorn, and we still have Rhiannon, the Goddess of Horses. Tray 2, we still have the Twilight Moth, the French Flower Witch, the Masterpiece Celine, the Renaissance Dragon, the Jungle Panther and Gaia Mother Earth Goddess, the High Priestess, the Deep Sea Mermaid, Diana, the Goddess of Animals in the Forest, and our Golden Last Unicorn. And we're about to embark to tray 3, which is Persephone, Guinevere, the goddess of Camelot, Isis, the Egyptian goddess, the Black Lotus, Vesta, the goddess of home and hearth, Vivian, the high priestess of Avalon, the Golden Bee, the Luna pendant, and Medicine Woman, and then the Tall Ship of Adventure for our last piece. And as I was saying earlier, I just need to say the price out loud, and then you can feel free to type sold and then the name of the piece in the comments. So I know which piece you're talking about because there is a little bit of a lag between our streams. So next up, we have Persephone. She is another classic design. She is the goddess that spends 6 months in the underworld and 6 months in the above world. And so she is known as the bringer of the seasons. And she's also a goddess that walks us into the underworld. So she is the goddess of grief. She journeys with people through their grief journey and is a wonderful goddess to work with if you've lost anyone. She knows about both the summer and the winter seasons of the heart. So I love Persephone. I've worked with her a lot as a goddess since I have lost a lot of maternal figures in my family very, very early. She is holding a garnet as the pomegranate and then is on this beautiful Willow Creek jasper, which is just these sort of just such a soft gradient of rose. And then, of course, I have the matching rose tourmaline beads with her. And she is one of my goddesses that is still 990. With the, oh, and I was going to show you the little gemstone chains. So because these ones are permanently affixed and they don't have to slide through a bale, I put them on the really beautiful gemstone box chains or box clasps. I know some clients were really sad. They were like, I want the box clasps. They're so pretty. And I'm like, I know, but then I can't take them out because the box clasp does not fit through the bale. So with a sad heart, I've been slowly phasing out the gemstone clasps, but she is still one of the ones that have them because I probably still have a lifetime supply left. So she is a garnet one, and she is, as I was saying earlier, still 990 with her layaway at 330. Let me play her video. Persephone. Uh-oh. I think I forgot Persephone's video. I am realizing, yes, I did. Well,
I can grab it.
it's fine. It's fine. She's one of the ones that looks really good in the indoor light. So she basically looks the same colors. There's not a big difference.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, I really love this design. So, okay, so no video for her. Sorry, guys. And then no, it's okay. It's okay. She's very similar. If she were like a labradorite, I'd have you pull it up, but that's okay. And then we have Guinevere, the Queen of Camelot. I'm going to zoom in here so you can see she has Camelot behind her. She is holding the Holy Grail on one side, and then she has Excalibur on the other, covered in roses. She is one of my few double-sided pieces I still create, but not for long because this design will be probably retired very soon. She is all about the balance, the sacred balance of the masculine and feminine, which is what created the golden age of Camelot. And so Excalibur is the masculine, and then the roses blooming over it are the feminine. And this stone is a really gorgeous rainbow obsidian, which I used to have a whole ton of it from my stone cutter, and now I do not. And I am very sad because it's like black, but as you can see, it has these little like pink rivers running through it, it's just so gorgeous. It's such like a soft black to it. And so I picked the black sapphires that are super shiny to match it. They have a very silvery sheen to sort of match the softness of the rainbow obsidian with a little black sapphire at the top there. And Guinevere does have a show special. One of my good ones. She is 3,600 normally because she is insanely detailed with a double side. And she is 3,200 for show special with her layaway at 534 a month. So here is our beautiful Guinevere. And I don't really do double-sided pieces anymore because it's basically like twice as much work for kind of half the price because I can't really charge the full price of two pieces, but I did used to make them a whole ton, so I just have a few left. I do Guinevere, and then I do Odette, the swan princess, who has a swan on the back of her. Okay, that was Guinevere. Okay, yes, and Isis is up next. Isis is the Egyptian goddess of magic and beauty and love and renewal and abundance. She's the main goddess in Egypt, so she does it all. She has her crescent moon here, and then the lotus is blooming beside her. She has a little cat companion to symbolize the goddess Bast, who was also very important in ancient Egypt. She has a little bracelet that is forming an ankh, tiny little ankh there. And then she is on this gorgeous turquoise. I knew I had to do Isis in a classic Egyptian stone color. They would work with lapis, turquoise, carnelian, and black onyx. And so I have done Isis in the red colors before, but I haven't done her in turquoise before. So I thought this was just such a perfect color to put behind her with the matching turquoise beads and little accent stone. And she is another one where her pricing has not yet caught up to the modern age. So she is still 1600. And then when I sell this one, actually, when I sell this one, Isis will probably move to made to order, meaning I won't remake her unless somebody orders her. And then she'll also go up to 1990 from her 1600 price with layaway at 400 for Isis. Let me grab her video. Let's see. Isis. There she is out in the sun with that beautiful piece of turquoise. I really love the sort of teal colors with the gold. It really makes the gold like shine really beautifully. And then of course there's that beautiful matrix on the back. All of my turquoise, need to get two pieces in here. All of my turquoise is always from the mountains of China, which I like because it tends to have like a really greenish blue color to it. I'm not actually a big fan of the Sleeping Beauty turquoise, which is just basically like pale blue. I really like the green tones. It feels more like turquoise, right? Like the color, like teal, which is supposed to be a green blue. So that's one of my favorites. Okay.
It's a strange thing. Deborah is getting Queen of the Seas.
Oh, hi, Deborah. I'm glad you made it. Yes, I'm working on your Astria this week, so she's coming along. But yes, is it sold though, love, or is it okay?
Officially sold.
It's officially sold. So yay! We have a throwback to Tray One, our Queen of the Seas. Can I have it so I can show it off? I like to show it when it sells. So yay. Thank you so much, Deborah. I think you're going to love this piece. She has such a beautiful stormy stone behind her. I'm going to show her again because I love this stone, like a big storm-tossed sea. So yeah, she is one of my favorite mermaids that I create. So yay, I'm so glad she has found her new home. And that can happen at any moment, folks. If I have already said the piece of a price and you've thought about it, you can say sold at any time. So Deborah, if you can go to kellymorgan.com/thank-you and then fill out the form. She does come with the beaded blue tourmaline, but you can always choose a sterling silver chain if you'd prefer, and just have you fill out the form. So, and for everyone who has filled out a form tonight, I will send you either, if you want to pay in full, Christian will send you an invoice, hopefully during the show. So please check your inbox and fill that out.
Sue is doing layaway.
And if you're doing layaway, okay. Yeah, Mary, if you are still on, if you can fill out the kellymorgan.com/thank-you to let me know if you want pay in full or layaway. And if you're doing layaway, I will invoice you at the end of the show. If you can stay up and do the invoice, I love it when I can go to bed and all of my invoicing is done. I hate like waking up in the morning and being like, no, I have to track down 5 people and get their invoices. So if you can, if you're on the East Coast, I also totally understand. So yay. Thank you, Deborah. I'm so excited. A round of applause for our Queen of the Seas art patron. And then next up, we will move on to our Black Lotus. And this is a design that I love. The lotus symbolizes positivity and rising out of the mud into the most beautiful flower. So it's a piece about overcoming difficulties and challenges and really blossoming to be your best self. This one, the lotus itself, is made from black mother of pearl. So you can see, sort of similar to the masterpiece Celine on the back, it's glowing pink and green. And then it has 22 karat gold petals here. And then it's got smoke in 18 karat gold sort of coalescing out of it as it blooms upward. And then it's on a classic black onyx, so just a really striking black with a mystic topaz for the accent stone. And then these are rainbow black sapphires. I don't want to curl around. Okay, there we go. Rainbow black sapphires to pick up on the mystic topaz there. And this is one that has the box gemstone clasp with a garnet for our little gemstone there. This is one of my classic pieces that I love. I originally, so I have the Spirit of the Lotus, which is the little sterling silver one that I made. And I decided one year that I would make it like way more elaborate. I would add a ton of golds. I would carve it out of mother of pearl. And I loved it so much. I brought it to a show and I remember someone was like, thinking about really seriously about buying it. And I was like, please don't buy it. Please don't buy it. Please don't buy it. And she did. I was like, no. So I immediately went home and made myself one that I have had forever and ever. And I love it. I have a lot of like my bigger Art Nouveau pendants that I love to wear, but I wear this one so much because it goes with everything and it's small and it just like, it matches everything. So I love my Black Lotus, one of my favorites. Let's see. Oh, Sun is here. Yay. Welcome. You're on a monorail in Disney World. Wow. Can I be there too, please? That sounds amazing. Yes. Okay. Black Lotus. Here it is out in the sunlight. And this one is priced at $19.90 with the layaway at $4.98 for our beautiful Black Lotus. This one is always really challenging to carve because mother of pearl, for anyone, if I do have any jewelers or artists watching, mother of pearl is toxic. Do not carve it dry. You have to carve it wet. And every time I carve this, I've gotten like a little drunk feeling, like where you're like, ooh, and it always means I need more water because I'm clearly like absorbing some of the dust. And that's even with like, I mask up. Yeah, like full mask, full ventilation, water. So it's really dangerous. You have to be really careful when you carve it. So it's really fun. Beautiful, beautiful carving. Really, really dangerous. Okay, and then let's see. Next up, we have Vesta next. Vesta is our Roman goddess of the hearth and home. Similar to the Greek version is Hestia. And so I have her here. She's got a Grecian column in the back where her light is burning always. There's always a flame to Vesta that never goes out. She is holding roses to put on her altar at home, and she is the piece for you if you are a homebody, if you love your home, if your home is your sanctuary and you just feel such peace in it. Vesta is one of your goddesses, since she teaches us that peace begins in the home and then ripples outwards from there. And she has this gorgeous, this is a purple charoite stone, which is just this shimmery royal purple that is like almost too bright to be believed, but it is a natural stone. It comes that way, which is crazy, with amethyst beads. And she is another one that I do have a super show special for. She is normally $2,700, but tonight she is $2,200, with layaway at $440. And she is also one of a kind design. So I have only ever made her the once, and I only ever will. I like to throw in some one of a kinds there just to keep me on my toes and keep me designing. Let me grab her video. Out in the sun, you can see that crazy like bright purple. It's so gorgeous. I don't have very many of those left. I'm hoping to find a new source for them because they're really hard to find. But they're really such a beautiful purple. All right. back to me wearing her. This is so she's sort of like, I would say like a medium size, small to medium. And then next up, we have Vivian, the High Priestess of Avalon. She was the sorceress and the woman that gave Excalibur to King Arthur, also known as the Lady of the Lake. So, yeah, Vesta has never sold before, Eleanor. Isn't that crazy? She's my first one. I've had her for a little while, so she is the only one. One of a kind. And Vivian here is holding a chalice where she is casting her magic. She is clad in a flowing robe with flowers in her hair, and then this really gorgeous dark chrysocolla, kind of similar to the Dreaming Whale, where he has like a dark labradorite. This one's a dark chrysocolla. You can see like the brighter colors, but it's mostly like that sort of navy blue black matrix around it, which just reminded me of like the Isle of Avalon, like shrouded in fog. So I thought that was perfect for her. And then she is matching chrysocolla beads. And let me try her on. She's a little tiny bit bigger than Vesta. I would put Vesta as like a small to medium piece, and I would put Vivian at a medium-sized piece. So you can see right there. Let me show you her in the sunlight. There she is. You can see that really beautiful. It's almost like a turquoise color for the chrysocolla, like a very moody turquoise color. And she is another one that I have a super show special for. She would normally be, let's see, where did Vivian go? Normally be 2,700, but tonight she is 2,300. And then her layaway is $460 a month, which does come with your choice of the chrysocolla beads, or of course you can always put anything on a sterling silver chain if you already have beads at home. So okay, next up we have just a couple more pieces until we finish our last tray, and then we'll do our recap. We have the Luna pendant. Let me zoom in here. And this one is all about evoking sort of imagery of, like, you can see like a lantern in there. You can kind of see a Luna moth. You can see the full moon, which is this beautiful, it's so bright, it's blowing out the screen. This super, super white, beautiful mother of pearl. This is like bright white mother of pearl. And yeah, so this piece is all about the Art Nouveau vibes that are sort of evoking different imagery. And it ends up being like a very celestial piece, very attuned. We have a lot of moon pieces tonight. So that means a lot of femininity, a lot of intuition, a lot of that sort of ancestral symbolism and magic coming from that ancient icon of the moon. I'll try this one on. This one comes with a sterling silver chain. Although what would be really cool actually is I'm not sure I have more. I had white pearls on the Masterpiece Celine when I showed it earlier, and this one would look gorgeous on white pearls. I hadn't thought to do that before, probably because I didn't have the white pearls, but it normally comes with a sterling silver chain. This one is $9.90, our Luna pendant, and then the layaway price is $330, which includes the sterling silver chain. And actually, you know what? If anyone does get this one tonight, I will offer a free upgrade if you wanted to the white pearls, which are normally $125, but I'll add that as a bonus if you want to get the Luna pendant. Let me find the video out in the sun. There it is, our beautiful, beautiful soft mother of pearl, really sparkling there. It almost sometimes glints pink, but predominantly it's very like that beautiful glowing bright white, like a full moon behind it. Here it is on. So you can see, and this is the 18-inch chain. I also do have a 16, which would hit about where my star pendant hits, and then a 20, which would hit a tiny bit lower. So, okay, let's see. Next up, oh gosh, I went a little out of order accidentally. Oops, sorry. I got excited. Next up is our bee. We'll go back in order. This one is the Golden Bee. I will zoom in here, and I made basically a little three-dimensional sculptural bee. So he is really very rounded. I have both. I chased out both the little top and bottom part from 22 karat gold, and then put a little eye light gemstone as the center there. And then this is this beautiful Peterosite on the back, which actually has like tiny little rivers of like golden red through it, whereas the rest of it is like dark blue. So it's really unusual Peterosite. Usually they're just blue. And then I matched it with the rainbow sapphires to pick up both the blue and the red, those little bits of red running through it. And the bee symbolizes hard work and then enjoying the sweetness of your labors. So bees remind us that hard work pays off, and if they are anything like me, where I'm a little bit of a workaholic, that's sort of the bee. The bee energy is like working really hard, but also reminding you to enjoy the fruits of your labors, because we don't want to just work ourselves to death and never enjoy anything. So this is a good talisman to wear if you need a reminder, like I do occasionally, to stop working and enjoy some honey. Let me play the video. Here he is out in the sun. Yeah, you can really see the bright golds. You can really tell that it's like the darker golds, the 22 karat for his body. And this was a hard stone to capture on camera. I tried. It really wants to reflect the sky, but you can see sort of the dark navy blue with the reds going through it. And this piece, I have showed this piece a few times, and I've never done a show special on it before. So this is the first night that the bee is getting a show special. This one is normally $19.90, and then tonight it will be $1,800, with the layaway at $450. So our first show special. What is that stone? It's called blue Peterosite. So it's I can never get the spelling of it right. It's like Peter, like the name, Isite, and then there's an extra I thrown in there somewhere that I always forget how to spell it. But it's like it's very similar to tiger's eye, that it's sort of like has like a river of blue. It's I don't know how to describe it. It like shimmers in the sun a little bit. It sort of shifts coloring, which is really fun. Okay. We have two more pieces before we close out tray 3, and then we'll do our recap. This one is Medicine Woman. And Medicine Woman is from the Native American tradition of knowing your purpose and your path in life. And so she has the wild geese in her hair to remind her of the direction that she is going. Wild geese, of course, always intuitively know which direction to migrate. So she is all about listening to your heart and figuring out where you want to go in life, whether you figured it out yet, which she will help you do, or you already have figured it out and she'll help you on your way. She has a beautiful ocean jasper on the back with this gorgeous green, which is a really unusual color to it. And then a mystic topaz at the top. And then these are called raven's wing pearls because they have all these sort of different shimmery dark colors. There's like purple and black and gold. They're very beautiful. And then let me try her on. She is one of my bigger pieces. Not quite as big as Queen of the Seas, but she's a close runner up for largest piece tonight. If you like statement pieces like I do. She is priced at $1,800, and her layaway is $450, and she's another one that will go up to $19.90 when I sell this one. And she will also, like Isis, change to made to order. So I probably won't create more and put them on shows. It'll be like on the website, and you would need to order her. Since I'm sort of basically, if you've been paying attention a long time, I'm phasing out the classic designs where the beads are directly connected to the piece. I want to move to all bales where you can switch the beads in and out. So The classic designs are slowly getting phased out. You can still order them on the website, but I won't have as many that are like ready made unless they're, a really classic design, like Gaia or the Black Lotus. I will probably keep making and keep in stock. But some of the the larger, more classic designs, I am in the process of slowly phasing those out. So last chance. Okay. And then our last, did I say her price? I think I did. 1800. Yes, it's in the chat. Okay, great. I did. But I didn't play her video. I was like, I know there's something I need to do. Okay, here she is out in the sun with that beautiful ocean jasper behind her and those really gorgeous raven's wing pearls. And then, of course, yeah, you see that gorgeous ocean jasper in the background there, which I thought was, yeah, very galaxy-esque, like she's up in the cosmos, which, of course, I love. All right, our last piece of the night, piece number 30, is, last but not least, our Tall Ship of Adventure. And this is a piece all about having adventures and reminding to enjoy life along the way because it is a journey, not a destination. And here we have our Viking ship, which is sort of like a little bit swan inspired. You can kind of see the swan in the golden prow. We have our stormy clouds coming above it. We have that dark sunset jasper, like the sun setting over the sea. You have that really gorgeous dark sunset jasper on the back. And then of course I always do gradiated pearls with this piece because I love ombre everything. And this one has a little garnet accent stone. So this is a wonderful piece if you occasionally need to be reminded to take breaks along your journey of life and enjoy it. Or if you are someone with a sense of adventure and you really love having little adventures built into your daily life. So here is our tall ship on those gradiated pearls. Let me show you the video out here we go, out in the sunlight. And you can see that sunset jasper is really bright. It's a little bit darker in the indoor light, but that is why I have it in the outdoor light. So you can see that it's a lot brighter. So that is our sunset jasper there. And this piece is priced at $1,200 with the layaway at, not $1,200, $1,400. That would be way too inexpensive. $1,400 with the layaway at $467 for our tall ship pendant. Okay, and that was every piece that we've been over. So I am now going to do the much anticipated recap. I see we now have the most viewers of any time at the night, so you guys are ready. So basically how this works, I'm going to go through the tray videos another time. I'll tell you what's sold and what's still available. And this is the time to be like, which pieces do I want to see? Because I'm happy to pull any out, talk a little bit more about them. If you're like, ooh, I really love the Masterpiece Celine and the Luna necklace, like, can I see them together? And then I can bring them out. Or if you missed a portion of the show and you're like, I completely missed you talking about like the cathedral window, could you talk about it again? Yes, I will basically like play its video again, re-say its price, and tell its story again. So make a note for which pieces you might want to ask about, and we'll go ahead and start with tray 1. So first up, we have the Black Fox, the Dreaming Moon window. Our moon potion bottle has sold. We still have the Dreaming Whale. The Cathedral window, we have sold the Queen of the Seas. We still have the Heraldic Unicorn on top, and we still have the Sword of Eowyn. We sold the Pegasus Unicorn, and we still have Rhiannon, the Goddess of Horses and Magic. And then tray 2, we still have the Twilight Moth, the Flower Witch, the Masterpiece Celine, the Renaissance Dragon, the Jungle Panther, Gaia, the Mother Earth Goddess, the High Priestess, the Deep Sea Mermaid, Diana, the Goddess of the Forest and Animals, and the Last Unicorn. And then on tray 3, we still have Persephone, the Goddess of the Seasons, Guinevere, the Goddess of Camelot, Isis, the Egyptian goddess, the Black Lotus, Vesta, the goddess of home and hearth, Vivian, the goddess of Avalon, or rather the high priestess of Avalon, the golden bee, the Luna pendant on top, and then medicine woman on the bottom there, and then the tall ship of adventure. So just send me a quick comment if you want to contrast and compare and see any of the pieces or rehear their story. I can replay their video too. And the ones that we had really, I was calling them super specials, super show specials. The Twilight Moth, the French Flower Witch, the Masterpiece Celine, and the Renaissance Dragon had super show specials. And then in the last tray, Vesta and Vivian had super show specials. So if anyone didn't catch their price, let me know. Okay, so we have a couple of requests. Yes, we would like to see Masterpiece Celine and Éowyn. You guys got it. Christian is going to... when I have all my trays stacked here, and then when I'm done with them, I just sort of put them somewhere and can't access them anymore. So, Éowyn?
Where is
The sword,
yes.
Sword of Éowyn.
Amazing.
Yes, great. Okay, perfect. Yeah, and if you guys, you can comment at any time, and then I'll just, I'll go through them in order. So I will get to everyone. And now that all the prices have been said, anybody can buy any piece at any time. So just because somebody asked for it, if I am talking you into it and you love it and you're like, okay, I really need that, just put sold. It is now a free for all. So nobody can claim anything.
Everybody's
So
interested in the dragon too.
oh yes, great. Renaissance Dragon. Lori, the Renaissance Dragon had a super show special. It was $3,200, but it is $2,690 tonight. And then the layaway would be $538. But I will tell the whole story. I just wanted to give you the price right away, and then I will show you the Astronomy Dragon next. Okay, so we're going to start with the Masterpiece Celine, also a super show special. So she is the goddess of the moon. And as we were talking about earlier, the moon is connection to intuition, to the feminine. It is that beautiful ancient symbol of magic that our ancestors saw in the night sky. And this one is one of my really special pieces because she is the only one I've ever done where the piano key actually breaks the frame, and so it is backed with several layers of sterling silver, and of course we have that gorgeous mother of pearl. Let's get it sparkling. Yeah, so it's a little bit darker, and then you can see it flashes green and pink in the light, which is really beautiful. And then this side is a little bit of the brighter white with a little bit of a pink soft tone, like she's on the crescent moon. And then she's very sculptural. So all of the hair is 22 karat hair that is actually folded around her. I solder it here, and then I have to fold it around and then solder it again to basically keep her in the frame. So it is quite a challenging design, but I just really wanted to do something totally different than any of my other work. She has a little glowing moonstone and a star at the bottom there. And then, of course, the beads are natural pearls to match the mother of pearl for the crescent moon. And every Masterpiece Celine I've done has been a little bit different. I've done different stones every time. I think I put the stone up here once or over here once. So I changed them up a little bit every time. So they all have I think of them as sort of like different moon phases. So this is obviously I had to do the moonstone, which I thought was perfect. And then I'll try her on and play her video for our Masterpiece Celine. There she is out in the sunlight with that gorgeous glowing moonstone at the bottom, and then that beautiful mother of pearl on the back there, which really sort of glows pink and green in the sunlight. And then let me take off my tall ship really quick. Yeah, I think Lori, I don't even remember if she had an accent stone on the first one. So Yeah, I think I started adding it later. I think yours had a diamond in her hair or like a little diamond somewhere. But yeah, I love the little moonstone. There she is, a very delicate piece. And she has a really super show special. She's normally 3,600 because she is a nightmare to make and has so much gold. But she is 29.50 tonight. And then her layaway is 492. And so, yeah, this one I probably won't make again for a very long time because every time I make her, I'm like, oh no, this was really hard. And it's also very challenging
Rose is going for it.
to find the moonstone. So, okay, she's going for it. Yay, the one that got away. Oh, I'm so happy. I think you're really going to love this one. She
Oh,
is
Sana
very
wanted it
sweet.
too.
So, what? Sana wanted
Yes.
it? I don't see that. I just see she said she liked it. So, oh, I see. Rose, if you decide against her, I think I have to go for it. So, yay, I love it. Yay, thank you so much, Rose. And if you can fill out my kellymorgan.com/thank you. And let me know if you want to pay in full or layaway. And Christian, do we have everyone's invoice thus far? Or are we missing anybody?
Mary might have gone to bed, but
Mary might have
Deborah
gone to bed.
has done hers. And
Great. Deborah did hers
yep.
and Sue did hers. Wonderful. Okay, perfect. We're going to try to get everybody. I think Mary went to bed, but I have her phone number. So, okay, great. Yay. You will email me, message me about some details about shipping. And you're also wondering if you have another option for sorry, it says see more. Let me click on that.
Pearls.
Oh, pearls. Yes. That's really funny that you say that because I almost said something and then I was like, don't complicate things. I do have what I would love to do for her is I have these very small, shimmery, soft labradorite that are like extra sparkly and they will match the moonstone so well. So if you don't mind me just going for it, I'm like, I know exactly. Cause I know pearls aren't everyone's thing. So yes, if that's okay with you, let me know. But I really want to put these on those special labradorites because they're really delicate and sparkly. So perfect. And then that leaves this chain. If anyone wants
Lori wants
to
it.
add it to the can you buy her pearls? Yeah, you can. You can if you want. I was just gonna put them on the Luna necklace like I had said earlier. But yeah, if you want to buy just the pearls, these would be 125. So and then I'd have you go to kellymorgan.com for just the pearls if you want to do that. So yes, Rose, that the labradorite chain, it's the same as the heraldic unicorn ones. Those are exactly the ones I'm going to use. So great. That'll be perfect. Okay, great. Let's see. I feel like I missed a comment. We're about to do Awen. We wanted to see the Renaissance Dragon and then somebody else. Oh, French Flower Witch and Deep Sea Mermaid. Absolutely, Gina. I will get those out. Can I get the or the Renaissance Dragon and then the
There you go.
yes. Christian remembers. I forget them as soon as they go out of my brain. Okay, so next up we had a request for Éowyn. So this is the Sword of Éowyn from The Lord of the Rings. She is my favorite character. This is a sword that ends in two golden horse heads because the horse was sacred to Rohan and their special symbol. And then it is crowned in the golden flowers of Rohan. With this beautiful stone on the back. This is a jasper that just naturally happens to gradiate from red to greenish turquoise. And I just love it because it reminds me of sort of the dual facets of Éowyn, that she is this beautiful fair maiden that is going to kick ass and ride into battle. So, I love her very much. I was very jazzed when Miranda Otto played her in the films because I look a lot like Miranda Otto, so I could do a cosplay of Éowyn. I've always wanted to do her sword, and I thought the stone was just perfect. So to me, Éowyn is all about the fierce shield maiden energy. If you need a little extra sword energy going into work, going into battle these days, because some days living in the world feels like going into battle, you can put on your Éowyn sword and have that extra boost of strength and shield maiden awesomery. And if you don't want people to see, you just flip it like this and like, oh, what a pretty necklace. And you're like secretly like, I got my I got my sword. Okay, she also has a show special. Let me play her video while I find it. Here she is out in the flowers and the sun. So you can see that beautiful gradiated jasper. She is priced at 1800, and then her layaway, or I'm sorry, normally priced at 1800, and her current I can't do it. Okay. Normally priced at 1800. Her show special is 1690, and her layaway is 423. So, and she comes with the garnet chain too. Though I could actually pair her with chrysocolla beads, which would pick up the sort of more green teal jasper too. She could really go with either. So, okay, oops. Let's see. I had asked about the labradorite, sold pearls. Sana is watching for a gift for her mom, but wants things for me. Yep, that's how I buy presents. 5 things for me and 1 Christmas present for someone else. Okay, so that was our Eowyn. We did her video and her show special. Great. Christian, can you keep putting the prices in the chat of the ones that I'm going back over in case people want to look at them? Okay, and next up we have the Renaissance Dragon. This one also has a super show special. This one is for all my science and fantasy nerds out there. I am one of you, and I wanted to make a piece of our little Renaissance Dragon flying through the stained glass window into our little science lab here. We have the globe with the little books. We've got our telescope, the star to symbolize astronomy. And he is on this gorgeous opalized wood. It's actually petrified wood from billions of years ago with this beautiful like opal color that's been sort of mixed in with it because it's just so old it all like froze together, which is really cool. He is on the the blue tourmaline beading. And he actually, if you can see his tiny little scales with his little wings, and he is a great pendant for the Renaissance person. So if you love art and science and fantasy, this is very much your Renaissance vibe. And he has a super show special. He is normally 3,200 because he is just like so much work and detail. But tonight, let me see. Oops, I gotta find him. Okay, he's normally 3,200, but tonight he's 2,690. So I think he might be my most discounted price, my most show special. With hold on one second, Christian, let me just finish my thought. He's normally 3,200. He's now 2,690 with layaway at 538. Okay, thank you. Did something sold? Oh, Rebecca, yay. I am getting a lot of comments and missing them. So yay, Eowyn sold with the garnets. And you'd like to add a blue tourmaline. Absolutely. We can definitely do that. I feel like Eowyn will actually match. Where's the blue tourmaline? Let me grab Deep Sea Mermaid. Yeah, I feel like that's not gonna work. Let me put it back into the jewelry can. Yes, I feel like Eowyn will match the blue tourmaline. Yeah, look at that. It's perfect. And I know it'll match your other pieces too. So yay, I'm so glad. So if you can fill out my kellymorgan.com/thank you. What piece are we, Rebecca? I know you have one on layaway. I just want to make sure it doesn't have the blue tourmaline on it as well. I'm completely blanking. Why can I not remember this? I always remember what piece everyone has. You have a piece on layaway that's almost paid off. I cannot remember it. Put it in the comments. Let me just make sure it doesn't have a blue tourmaline bead on it because you love Lord of the Rings, so you're more Hobbit than Warrior Princess. Yes, I will say I've been told I look like an elf, but I live like a hobbit. So I resonate with that too. But sometimes hobbits need swords to go into battle because Bilbo had Sting, even though, he would have rather had a scone. So that is totally fair. Let's see and then Lori said, oh, your husband teaches fencing. Oh, that's really cool. And he does astrophotography. Oh, wow. He is a Renaissance man. I love that. That's really cool. And Chandler says, the book dragon. Yeah, Chandler, my friend, I was telling you my friend bought it. So at least I can visit it because that was a gorgeous stone. So Okay, am I caught up with all? Oh, thank you, Robert. Robert likes the cool style and pieces. So, okay, sorry, Gina, that took a while. We're getting back to you with the French Flower Witch and the Deep Sea Mermaid. Okay, and we have a super show special on the French Witch and a show special on the Deep Sea Mermaid, but it's more of a normal show special. Okay, let me go into our jewelry cam. So this is our French Flower Witch, inspired by Beaubaton, if you are familiar with that fandom. And then she is she's turning the cherry blossom tree into these beautiful little butterflies. So she is all about gentle transformation and making the world a better place. So she is casting her little spell with her gorgeous silver robes. And then she has this beautiful blue lace agate on the back, which is just the perfect color. And then, of course, matching blue lace beads here with that sort of beautiful light blue coloring. And she is not showing up bright enough. For some reason, I have really a hard time adjusting the indoor cameras to pick her up. So this is too gray. I'm going to play the video for you. So this is more her coloring. It's like a much brighter sort of baby blue out in the sunlight there. With that, really like bright, vivid blue lace agate. So it's a little, for whatever reason, it's a little hard to capture inside, no matter how much I turn the saturation to one side or the other. So she is a little more blue than this. And she is normally $2,400. And tonight she is $19.90. One of my super show specials with layaway at $498. And she's going to be a one of a kind. So I have only made her once and will only make her once. So she is, a truly one of a kind piece. And we had a question of, let's see.
One of these two. I don't know which one it is.
The cathedral one. Yes,
Right
great. You got them out for me. Perfect. Okay, you are up next, Yvonne. Okay, so that was our French Flower Witch, or one of a kind, with our show special. And Christian put the prices in the chat. Great. And then next up, you wanted to see our Deep Sea Mermaid. And this one is a very new piece that I just finished, and she is our deep sea mermaid from the depths of the ocean. She has a little antenna coming off of her head. I like to think that they would glow with bioluminescence if I could do that in a piece of jewelry. I hand stamped her tail with my little mermaid scale tool, and then she has these almost like kelp-like fins with this gorgeous dark moss agate, like a kelp forest coming up from behind her there, sort of that deep sea color. And then, of course, the matching blue tourmaline beads. And as I was saying earlier, mermaids are one of my favorite icons and symbols to create because they are such a beautiful range of the feminine. Like, they really range from the Little Mermaid, who is super soft and self-sacrificing and loving, to, of course, the sirens who will drown sailors and pull them to a watery grave. So it's up to you if your deep sea mermaid is helpful, or if she is a little bit more mischievous. So maybe it depends on the day, depends how she's feeling, if she wants to pull a man to the depths. So yes, let me try her on for you. Oh yes, it's the nightingale. Okay, yes, I remember now. That is not going to come with the blue tourmaline. So let's add the tourmaline to your AON. And Lori, the form it's because I didn't put it up here. It's kellymorgan.com/thank you. And you can just put in your. And Rebecca, for you, just put in the notes I also want the blue tourmaline, and I'll remember. So here is our deep sea mermaid. Let's zoom in on me, and then I will play her. Here she is out in the flowers. Probably the first time she has swum up from the depths to see the light of day. She's her little fish swimming in her hair. And then, of course, that beautiful stone that's just reminds me of like kelp blossoming up around her as she swims in the depths of the ocean. So you guys know I love making my mermaids. So this is my newest mermaid. She does have a show special, which she is normally 2,700, but tonight she will be 2,400, and then her layaway is 480 for our deep sea mermaid there. Okay, let's see. And then what else did people ask about? If for some reason I missed a comment, guys, just reiterate it. Yes, Cathedral one was next. Okay, so Yvonne, I don't know if you are talking about the Dreaming Moon window, which has cathedral vibes, or the actual cathedral window. I'm going to assume you mean the cathedral window and talk about that, but I can also talk about the moon window if anyone wants to hear about that one. So I'll talk about this one first. So this one is my newest one, the cathedral window. And these, I made a little series of windows, and basically the idea is like they're little sort of dreamscapes. So you're looking out onto the mountains with the stars in the background. And this one is, of course, a cathedral window. And then for the mountains, they were very inspired by Tolkien's mountains from The Lord of the Rings. The idea being that you're about to go off on your path, on your hero's journey, as you look through the window to see the stars looking down on you. So this is a great piece to have as you travel through life, and are sort of forging your own hero's path. And so I put it on this beautiful Saginite agate, which is literally a path. How cool is that? It's like a literal path through the stone. And it's got sort of like soft blue tones with blacks and then sort of the cream colors from the little, these are called saginites, the little plumes or tendrils in the stone. So yeah, I saw that path and I was like, oh, it's a path through the mountains. It's so perfect. And then this piece has a very small bail here. So that's why I put it with the sterling silver chain. But if you wanted a gemstone chain, it would be permanently affixed. So once I beaded it through, you could not like move it in and out. But I'm happy to permanently put it. I would probably put it on a labradorite chain or a blue tourmaline chain. Would look really pretty to match those colors of the stone. But here it is on with the sterling silver chain. Our little beautiful cathedral window. And this one does have a show special. It's normally, where'd it go? Normally 2,500, but tonight it is 2,300 with the layaway at 460. And then let me show the video there. So there it is out in the sun, and you can see how blue that Saginite agate is. It's really sort of that beautiful blue with the path on the back. Such a cool stone. I got to shape it into the cathedral shape, which was really fun. Okay, and that was great. You put the price, and please, Sun is asking to talk about the moon window. Yes, okay, I was going to talk about it anyway, so you've given me encouragement. Okay, let's zoom in here. So this is one of my new pieces of the window series, and this one is the Dreaming Moon window. So you are looking out of the window onto the moon, and you are making a wish on a falling star as you fall to sleep. And so this is sort of like a little talisman to take around with you that will help hold your dreams and your wishes, and help you manifest them into reality. So that's why I'm calling it the Dreaming Moon. And it has this beautiful forest stone on the back. This is a forest agate here, and it just has these really like, I don't know, it's so dreamlike. Like, doesn't it look like there's tiny little stars in the green, and then it's almost like a falling star trail like on the side. I don't know, it had such a dreamy quality to it. I thought it was really really perfect for the moon. And then this one has those matching blue tourmalines again, because I am obsessed with anything ombre and gradient to match. And then let me play the video of this one out in the sun, because you can really see that beautiful green. It can sometimes be so dark as to look black in certain lights, but then when you get it out in the sun, it's like that really like dreamy sort of twilight green with the little star flecks in it. And this one does have a show special. This one is normally 2,700 because it is so complicated to make the frames of these of both the cathedral and the Dreaming Moon. So normally 2,700, and then the show special is 2,500 with layaway at 500 for our little Dreaming Moon. There it is. Yeah, I was talking earlier about the Twilight moth and having the diamond shape, and these are so hard to make because I have to basically carve the stone perfectly symmetrically, which is quite a challenge. So I probably won't do too many more in that shape, but I really loved the slope of the window, and I didn't want to put it in an oval. It just wouldn't have been as cool. So I occasionally attempt projects that are a lot of extra work for me, but very fun. Okay, I think that was everyone's comments. So what I'm going to do is, oh, good. It's not even 10 yet. So we have a little bit of time. I'm going to run through the trays again. I'll let you know what has sold and what is still available. So again, make a note if there's anything you want to ask about, because this is your time. I'm happy to answer questions. And please, if you have a question, ask it now. Because once I get off, I'm going to have to like do invoices and record everything and like put the YouTube video up. So if you have
none of the invoices,
Christian's done none of the invoices, so I'm well and truly screwed afterwards. So maybe he can do them now. And if you are watching, do try to pay your invoice tonight. I will absolutely get it to you. I understand if it's really late and you can't get to it, but if you can get to it, that's awesome. I love waking up and it's all done. And I will be up tonight. So, what was I saying? If you have a question, any question, ask it now. I'm happy to ask it now, answer it now. And if you are watching the replay, you can always email me if you have any questions about pieces and you're like, oh, it was the East Coast, so I went to bed, but is that piece available? Feel free to email me. So without further ado, I am going to play the 3 trays again. And yeah, just keep in mind anything you want to ask about. Okay, so we still have the Black Fox. We still have the Dreaming Moon window. Our Moon potion bottle sold. We still have the Dreaming Whale, which I'm surprised about because I love that design. We still have the Cathedral window. The Queen of the Seas has sold. We still have the Heraldic Unicorn on top. Eowyn's sword has sold, and the Pegasus Unicorn has sold, but we still have Rhiannon, the goddess of horses and magic. Tray 2, we still have the Twilight Moth, the French Flower Witch. Our masterpiece Celine has sold, but we still have the Renaissance Dragon, the Jungle Panther and Gaia, the Mother Earth Goddess, the High Priestess, the Deep Sea Mermaid, Diana, the Goddess of the Forest and Animals, and the Last Unicorn. And then tray 3, we still have Persephone, we still have Guinevere, the goddess of Camelot, Isis, the Egyptian goddess, the Black Lotus, Vesta, the goddess of home and hearth, Vivian, the high priestess of Avalon, the Golden Bee, the Luna Pendant, the Medicine Woman, and the Tall Ship of Adventure. So those are all our pieces. I'm going to decrowd this slightly. Okay, we were just talking about our French Witch and our Astronomy, Renaissance Dragon, and our Cathedral window. So let me know in the comments if you want to see anything else. Okay, we have a request for the Twilight Moth. Yes, where is that? Oh, I can reach it. Kristen. Okay, yes, here is our Twilight Moth. Let me find our jewelry cam here. So this is going to be a one-of-a-kind piece, meaning I will not make it again. And it does have a super show special. So this one is our moth flying over the flowers here into the moon. And moths are these beautiful symbols of the light and the darkness. So they remind us that there's always light to be found, even in the darkest of times. And this one is on a gorgeous African opal, it's called. And it just reminded me so much of like the sun setting at twilight when the moon is starting to come out. It just has these like soft colors. It looks like, you know, fireflies are in the air here as night falls. And then I beaded it with natural Chinese mountain turquoise. Although if people wanted, I could also bead this with like a softer labradorite, because I think it would pick up on some of the softer tones as well. So I'm not completely wed to matching it with the turquoise, although I do think the turquoise is a is a nice match for all of those beautiful colors. But if you wanted it a bit softer, it could be on sort of a soft labradorite. Let me try this one on. This one has a super show special. It's normally $19.90, but tonight it's $1,500 with layaway at $375, and that does include your choice of chain as well. So here it is on. It's one of the ones with the really beautiful that like diamond shape that I've been carving recently and probably won't be carving much again, but it is a really cool, unique shape. And let me get the video out in the wild. Yes, there we go. Out in the sun. You can see those sort of like dreamy muted colors behind it. It's like, yeah, it's such a beautiful gradient with those sort of twilight colors behind it. So that was a really fun. I love working with African opal because it's just got this like soft, dreamy quality to it. So, all right, there is our Twilight Moth, a little bit of a smaller piece. And then we had a request for the Heraldic Unicorn. Yes, where did that one go? I cannot reach that one. So perfect. Christian grabbed it for me. Thank you. And one thing, if you are just tuning in, since I have said the price of all the pieces earlier in the show, just because I'm showing it to one person doesn't mean you can't grab it if you want it. So let me know. You can say at any time sold, and then just put the name of the piece, because we do tend to get out of order on the later portion of the show. So okay, let's zoom in on our Heraldic Unicorn. These were those super sparkly labradorites I was talking about earlier that we're going to put on the masterpiece Celine. They're really gorgeous and very, very sparkly, which I also thought matched. These are also sort of like moonlight colors on the Heraldic Unicorn with that beautiful vintage crazy lace agate. And this one, it's very like moon unicorn colors. It's like the white of the fur with the sort of rosy gold mane. And then on the front, the unicorn is etched. So you can see it's got like the little soft fur etched into it with a golden mane and then a golden tail there. And then, of course, with all my unicorns, I always hand twist the little horn out of 24 karat gold. So it looks like a real twisted horn on the top there. And then, oh, I completely missed the comments. Your husband says sold Twilight Moth for your birthday. Oh, yes, that's awesome. I love that. Happy birthday and congratulations, sold Twilight Moth. Round of applause for, where is it? Oh, sorry, I left you guys on the wrong screen as I continue talking. I'm wearing it. Yes, I will put it on a labradorite chain momentarily. Let me see. Do you have any labradorite chains? Like a darker labradorite chain? Christian will find me one.
That is not a darker.
No, that is black sapphires. I'll put it on. Oh, I'll put it on the Panther.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I will do that, Yvonne. And I will have you go to kellymorgan.com/thank you to fill out your form and let me know if you want layaway or pay in full. I'll put it on the other beads in just a sec. I'm just going to finish talking about our Heraldic Mermaid. Not Heraldic Mermaid. Oh boy, guys, it's getting late. Heraldic Unicorn, not a mermaid. Oh, I was about to try it on and show you the video of it out in the sunlight. There it is in the beautiful sunlight. And to me, unicorns are just these wonderful symbols of like childlike wonder and joy, and reminds us of that time in our childhood where we just passionately loved something, like something magical, something wonderful. And I think we really all have that inside of ourselves still. It's just a matter of sort of tapping into it and really rekindling that sense of wonder. So that's what I love unicorns for. That's why I create them, is for me to keep alive that childhood sense of wonder. And this one has a show special. Is normally $1,600, but tonight it is $1,400 with layaway at $467, and it does include the labradorite chain as well for our Heraldic Unicorn.
It's a Lancey horse.
It's a Lancey horse. It's a land seahorse. Yes, exactly. Okay, so Yvonne, we were talking about, so this is the twilight moth, and these are the labradorite. These feel a little bit light to me, a little bit too light, I feel like. I think I like these ones better, but let me look at, what about the blue? I'm wondering if the blue tourmaline would be a good fit for it too.
Like the one on the whale?
Yeah,
There you go.
like this one. I have it. I like the one. They're all blue tourmaline. So yeah, I think the blue tourmaline would look really good. It would be a little bit softer, whereas the turquoise is a little bit brighter. So it really depends. If you want to pick up on the brighter colors of the African opal, then definitely go with the turquoise. But if you want it like a little more muted and soft and dreamy, I like the blue. I like the blue tourmaline. I think that would be a good fit. I think the labradorite makes it feel like too washed out. So you let me know which one you want to do. If you haven't already, fill out my form, kellymorgan.com/thank you. And then you can put in the notes which color you want, if you want the turquoise or the blue tourmaline, or we could totally do labradorite. I thought it was a little bit washed out, but it also is very soft. So that would be pretty too. Okay. We saw the heraldic unicorn. We saw the twilight moth. All right. Any other questions? You guys want me to show the tray videos again? Because I will do it. We still have a lot of viewers, so I'm like, I will keep going as long as you guys have questions. All right. Let's run through one more time quickly. We've got 3 trays, and these are the pieces I have left, and you are welcome to ask about any of them. We have the Black Fox, the Dreaming Moon window. Our moon potion bottle is sold. We still have the Dreaming Whale, which I'm really into. We still have the Cathedral window. The Queen of the Seas has sold. We still have the Heraldic Unicorn, but the Sword of Eowyn below it has sold. And our Pegasus Unicorn has sold. And we still have Rhiannon, the goddess of horses and magic. We still have the Twilight Moth and the French Flower Witch. Oh, no, we don't have the Twilight Moth. Twilight Moth has sold. Oops. Okay. I lost the train. So we're going to start back. Twilight Moth has sold. We still have the French Flower Witch. The Masterpiece Celine has sold, but we do still have the Renaissance Dragon. The Panther is still available. Gaia, Mother Earth below is still available. The High Priestess, the Deep Sea Mermaid, Diana, the goddess of the forest and animals, and the last unicorn. And then on tray 3, we still have Persephone. We have Guinevere, the goddess of Camelot, Isis, the goddess of Egyptian magic, the Black Lotus, Vesta, the goddess of home and hearth, Vivian, the high priestess of Avalon, the Golden Bee, the Luna Pendant, the Medicine Woman, and the Tall Ship of Adventure. So,
Deep Sea Mermaid is sold to Deborah.
oh, where does you see that?
She's messaging.
Oh, yes, she's messaging you. Okay, wonderful. Where did that just go? What am I looking at? Deep Sea Mermaid, yay! Here she is on her beautiful blue tourmaline beads, our Deep Sea Mermaid arising from the depths. Yay! I'm so glad she has found a new home, Deborah. If you can go fill out another form, I do ask if you can fill out a form for every piece. It just keeps us able to keep track of everything.
Yeah, she can do that one on layaway.
Great. Perfect. Do that one on layaway, and then I will send you an invoice for that later. So yay. I'm so glad. Round of applause for our beautiful Deep Sea Mermaid. Okay. And Yvonne is saying, my husband is going to fill out the form. You like the original one. Yeah, it is colorful, and it's a really cool shade of turquoise. So I think you'll like it. Perfect. And then we had a question. Oh, yes. The Renaissance Dragon is on wood. So this is called, you can Google it. It's really cool. It's called opalized petrified wood, which is just wild because doesn't it look like a galaxy behind it? Like it's like like another planet or something. So it's really beautiful. Like the opal is the green, and then the wood is obviously the brown part. So it's really cool. I have a couple of stones with that on it that I've been slowly meeting out because I think they're really neat. Let's see. Request for the Dreaming Whale and the Black Fox. Yes. Okay, great. I definitely want to talk about the Dreaming Whale because I really like that piece. Yes, we can definitely see the black fox. And then, oh yes, the fandom for the French witch is Beaubaton. It's from Harry Potter. They were the French school of witchcraft and wizardry, and I love them because they're Art Nouveau. They're like an Art Nouveau school, and you guys know I'm obsessed with Art Nouveau. All my pieces are in that Art Nouveau style. So I'll let me pop it in the chat here, Gina, on YouTube, so you can look it up.
Well, I can.
You cannot spell Beaubaton, can you?
It's written in the thing.
Beaubaton. There we go. Oh, Lori, sold. Is that for the Renaissance dragon? Because your husband is our Renaissance man. That would be awesome. Do you have too much on layaway? You have the last unicorn piece on layaway. Do we have anything else on layaway for you? Because you paid in full for the Dreaming Moon. So, I have a max of 2 pieces on layaway. If you are a client I know and trust, if you're a first-time client, you can only have 1 on layaway because that's Rebecca. I ask myself that too. That's funny. Yes, perfect. Okay, yeah, we can do the Renaissance astronomy dragon on layaway. So yay! I'm so glad. I love this piece. It's really unique and fun, and it's got such a cool. Doesn't it look like a galaxy? I'm going to zoom in for a second. I feel like it's like we're on the planet of Saturn or something, and we're like looking out the window into it because it's so cool. But yay! A round of applause for our new owner of our beautiful Renaissance dragon. I will put that over there. Oh yeah, we do have Queen of the Seas. Yeah, I forgot we have that beautiful pink stone. So yeah, I think 2 is kind of my limit. So if you are able to pay in full for the Renaissance dragon, that would be great. Because I think 3 is like it's a lot to maintain for me.
I mean, they could also pay off one of the other ones already on.
I think they're the same.
Okay, well there you go.
Yeah, I think they're all in the same price range, so it wouldn't really help. But yeah, you're over. So Kit was that close on the Renaissance dragon. Oh my gosh.
Well, are they allowed to buy it?
Yeah, I guess Lori, if you are like Renaissance dragon is good for pay in full, let us know. And if you're like, no, I would have had to do layaway, let us know. So yeah, let us know if it's sold or not. No problem. You will pay in full. Great. Okay, perfect. It's sold. Sorry, Kit. And if you can go to kellymorgan.com/thank you, that would be great. We're gonna have a lot of invoices to get out tonight, but I don't need to sleep. So, okay, we're gonna do our, you're getting nervous. Somebody else. Yep. Sometimes that happens at the end of the show. Everybody waits and then are like, ooh, I want to get it now. Okay, so now we have our Dreaming Whale. And this one is, as I was saying earlier, it's on this really dark, like moody labradorite. Like it's still flashy, right? It still has these golden sort of celestial feels to it, but it's very dark, which I love. I think it's so cool. Let me, where's the flash? There it is. So yeah, you can see on the back, it's got like, it reminds me of either like the depths of the ocean or like the cosmos. So I feel like this whale is either diving deep into the cosmos, into the depths of the sea, or is swimming up in space with the moon and the stars behind it. And as I was saying earlier, whales are like this really gentle giant guardian energy. And it's a really like soft guardian protector energy. It's not like a really like come in swinging energy, like, really fierce energy. It's like a beautiful sort of soft guardian energy to it that really envelops you and is like kind of, I was meaning it to be like a protector spirit. And then whales are also the memory keepers of the sea. So this is a wonderful piece if you want to do any ancestral work, if you want to kind of remember anything, connect with past lives. Whales are a really wonderful conduit for that. And that's why I added some of the celestial imagery, because it's a very it's a very intuitive piece here. And then this one I beaded with the, these are sort of, they're not quite the blue tourmalines. They're like partly, they're like blue-green tourmaline. They have like a little more green to them, which I thought matched the labradorite very perfectly. I will try this one on. We do have a show special. Normally 2,400 for our dreaming whale, but tonight it is 2,200, which does include the chain. And then the layaway is 440 for our dreaming whale. Here it is on, with that really like soft sort of moody coloring. And then let me play the movie out in the sun. So yeah, you can really see the labradorite flash, but it's like such a dark depths of the ocean feel to it. Whenever I design pieces, I design the piece first, and then I take the drawing and I go over to my stone drawer and I just sort of intuitively pick the stone. And so yeah, this one I was just like with the design, and I was like, oh, it's that one. I love it so much. So oh, thanks, Carrie. I love that you love this one too. Rebecca says, oh yes, yeah, Rebecca, thank you. That's perfect. It'll be there when I get up. Yeah, you go to sleep, because I know you have to get up super early. So I will definitely send you the invoice. So you're not snipers. That's funny. Yes. Okay. So that was our dreaming whale. Christian, did you want to put the price for that in the chat just so people could know?
Too many things at once.
Okay.
Here.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
You don't have to put the price in the chat. It's fine. You're working on invoices.
Oh my God.
He's going crazy over there. Okay. Let me do the black fox next. Crashing for work. I'm a lark, not an owl. Yeah, I am definitely an owl. I will stay up till like midnight regularly. But then I sleep in. So the small perk of a life of an artist. Okay, so we have our black fox. This was our first piece. So no wonder we missed it, because it went by really fast. This one is all about mischievousness and playfulness, because of course foxes are always tricksters in most mythology. They love having fun. They love being very sweet and playful. This one is surrounded by golden flowers, and as you can see, I've actually etched the fur, so he has a very beautiful texture to him. And then he is on, this is another piece of the Pedioricite that we saw earlier for the golden bee, where it's like this dark blue, but it has like, I don't know, these sort of like rivers of lighter blue in it. And actually, look, this one has red in it, just like that other one. So I guess maybe Pedioricite does have like these dark little rivers of red in it too. That's really cool. I didn't actually notice that on this piece before. So there you go. Notice something new every time. And this one is beaded with black sapphires. We'll try it on here. And the Kitsune spirits of Japan often took the form as black foxes to see how people would treat them. You know, if you treated them nicely and gave them food, they would reward you. And if you were mean to them, then you would get your just rewards. So yeah, foxes always appear with little trickster energy, which is wonderful. Okay, I'm trying it out. This one is a little bit of a smaller one. And let me play it out in the sunlight so you can see that beautiful, it's almost like a dark navy blue. It's a really dark blue. It's like a dark blue black for that blue Pedioricite, which is why I beaded it with the black sapphires. And this piece has a show special as well. It is normally, it's 1,600 with the layaway at 400, and it normally does not come with the black sapphires, but I am adding them tonight as a show special, so it would come with the black sapphires for 1,600 with the layaway at 400. Oh, hi, Kellyanne, you're on. How much was the whale? Yes, Christian just put it in there. Normally 2,400 for the dreaming whale. But tonight 2,200 with layaway at 440 for our beautiful labradorite there. Yes. Okay. Did I get to all of the questions? We have a lot of let's see. Sana, Celine is now my one that got away. That's true. It's true. It's also like, yeah, Celine is the one that people like sleep on, and then they're like, no, someone else got her. Yes, she's continuing her legacy. Hi, Kellyanne. Okay. Do we have any other questions? feel free to ask anything, guys, because I'm here and I'm happy to go to 10:30 if we need to. We still have a lot of people watching. So yeah, let me know if you have any other questions. Should I do another run through of the trays? I will do one more if we need to. I think this is the most tray run through we've ever done, but that often happens on the Facebook shows where they go a little bit later. So yeah, people came late. That's totally fine. That's why I'm on here for a while. So you only just joined. The chain continues. Yes. Okay. I'm going to do one more run through of the trays, and then we'll be done at 10:30. So yes, budget your time. We got 10 minutes left. I'm going to go through the trays, ask any last questions. I will talk about them. I will compare. If you're like, I can't decide between these two, I will compare and contrast. Happy to answer any questions. Okay, one last time. Tray 1. Here we go. We still have the Black Fox. We still have the Dreaming Moon window. The Potion Moon bottle has sold. We still have the Dreaming Whale. Surprisingly, we still have the Cathedral window. The Queen of the Seas has sold. We still have the Heraldic Unicorn up top. But Eowyn's sword has sold, and the Unicorn Pegasus next to it has sold. We still have Rhiannon, the goddess of magic and horses. Excuse me, got something in my throat. We sold the Twilight Moth. We still have the French Flower Witch. We sold the Masterpiece Celine. We sold the Renaissance Dragon. We still have the Jungle Panther and Gaia, the Mother Earth, beneath him. We still have the High Priestess. We sold the Deep Sea Mermaid. We still have Diana, the goddess of the forest and animals, and we still have the last unicorn. Tray 3, we still have Persephone. We still have Guinevere, the goddess of Camelot. We still have Isis, the Egyptian goddess. The Black Lotus. Vesta, the goddess of hearth and home. Vivian, the high priestess of Avalon. The Golden Bee, the Luna Pendant, the Medicine Woman, and the Tall Ship of Adventure. And then the ones that we had I had some like super show pricing. I did have some show specials for a lot of them. And then we had super show special pricing on the Flower French Witch and Vesta and Vivian from the last tray. So just as a heads up. So Sana is saying, oh yes, yeah, the live shows are really fun. I do 6 a year, I think. So I do 3 on Facebook and 3 on Instagram, but then we are always broadcasting them on YouTube at the same time. So sort of like 6 on YouTube, and then they're like split between Instagram and Facebook. So yeah, they're a lot of fun. Chandler was curious on the price of the last unicorn. Yes, let me right here. So this one, the last unicorn, is $2,400 with layaway at $480. And then this one, I am going to raise, once this particular one sells, it will raise to 2,500 or maybe 2,600, because the gold is a lot of gold. And gold has, if you guys have been following, gold was at $2,000 an ounce. And then within 5 months, it went to $5,000 an ounce. So we got basically like 20 years of gold slowly going up in 5 months, and it's not going back down. So gold is pretty expensive right now. The good news is if you have any old gold jewelry that like you inherited and you're not wearing it, oh my God, sell it, cash it in. It's such a great price. But bad news for me. So this one does have a lot of gold. So it will go up to 25 or 2,600. And I'm not going to make this exact one for a little while. So this one is sort of my last unicorn, but it has been around for a little while. So yeah, if you're budgeting one for the future, like this one could still be here. So I think this one's been here for like a year, and sometimes they will wait for people. It's crazy. Sometimes I make the like a piece that I just fall in love with, and I'm like, I loved the design. Why is no one buying it? Like, I don't understand. And then somebody will come along like 2 years later and be like, it's my perfect piece and I need it and I love it. And I'm like, okay. They wait for people, so we cannot predict the machinations of the pendants. They do what they want. Okay, any other requests to see anything? This is our last chance for comments or questions. Otherwise, let's see. It is June now. This was my June show. Okay, so yes, and then my next show will be in July. I believe it's July 10th, if you want to put it on your calendars. And that one will be the Instagram YouTube hybrid. And yes, you will see anything that didn't sell from tonight and a few more new designs. So Gina's saying difficult choices. Yes, it is hard to decide. It is hard to decide. So I'm glad you finally made it to a show. They're really fun. I love doing them and answering questions. So yeah. And if you're watching the recording, or alternately, if you slept on a piece and you wake up and you're like, oh man, I dreamed about the dreaming moon and like it's meant to be, email me. I might still have it, and I can honor the show specials for about probably like until tomorrow night. So I guess that's like 24 hours. And I do that just because there's people on the East Coast that can't make it, or they fall asleep, or they slept on it. Like, I really want it. So I can honor the show prices for 24 hours. Just email me and see what I have left. And otherwise, thank you guys so much for coming tonight. Christian, did we get all of our forums? kellymorgan.com/thank you. Are we missing anybody?
Well, there's sort of. Not really.
Not really.
But people are not dropping the ball.
People are not dropping the ball. Glad to hear it. We love
People
when
are even paying their invoices already.
Wow. Okay. Love it. Yes, that is so. And so I am now going to sit down on the couch and get all your invoices out if you did layaway, because I have to do those myself. But my friend made me a spreadsheet that helps with layaway, so I can do that now, and that's great. I can like input the dates and then it like calculates the amount. So really helpful. Okay. Well, that is all. I shall see you guys in July. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I always love doing these shows with you, and I love sharing all my designs. So I really appreciate your support. This is how I make my living, shockingly. And yeah, it's just great to get to chat with you all. So thanks guys. Have a great, great night. I really appreciate all of you.